시작해 볼까요? 스토리 보통으로.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell. It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
누르기?
You heard?
아,
Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road. That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
사람이
I
있다.
knew those two morons would never let me through.
그러셔.
I had no choice.
쏴버려.
Hell, shoot that son
야,
of
안
a bitch!
죽어. 대가리요. 능력. 오,
Was it Pat
경험치야.
Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
어디야?
Garrett and
아,
his army
이쪽에?
of deputies had surrounded the entire home.
오이.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it.
오오오.
So
sure.
that's just what I did.
오, 슬로우 모션. 이야, 완전 짱인데. 어휴, 딜러오리. 위험하게 말이야. 어디야? 대가리. 에이.
As the governor of
Wow,
New
yeah,
Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension,
내가 죽겠어.
Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
안 맞지? 안 맞지? 내 얼굴. 와, 진짜 안 맞는다. 우와, 내가 죽겠다. 릴로드. 엄마 어딨어? 그냥 쏘자. 어휴, 가대. 언제 나오셨대? 깜짝이야. 통화를 주시오. 빨리 우유. 예. 아 갖다 버려. 호박
He's one of them. God damn it, he's right behind us.
레벨업. 와우. 오. 깡총으로. 와우. 이걸로 됐지?
You never around when you need it.
Garrett's
깡총
men
어떻게
were
쓰지?
running around like a
이렇게야?
bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
쏴버려. 와우. 아파. 일로드 드드드드. 아유. 빰빰빰빰빰빰. 일로드. 총알이야 많지. 얘 죽을라고. 왜? 또
Still,
있어?
one of them reached the water tower.
이야.
Not a bad
Yeah.
idea. Would be a turkey shoot from up there.
이거 뭐야? 언제 나왔어? 슬로우 모션 대가리요. 낙스리.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett
Yellow
hired weren't
do-do-do.
the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of
어디야?
them were saddle tramps or sod busters or
누구야?
drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
아파. 아유 너무 아파. 왜 깝툭 튀어? 누구야? 나 안 보여. 누가 쏘는 거야? 릴로드가 느려 터졌군. 누구야? 나와.
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the
에휴,
window.
모르겠다.
Door! We'll cover you!
통화를 주시오.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
아파.
I cut their numbers in
잘 나가라.
half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
릴로드가 느려 터졌군. 노모션. 아, 못 잡았다. 전투가 빡셔. 샷건이야. 어딨어? 오. 쏴. 총알이 없지. 빨리 해.
They
대가리.
made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
대가리. 다 끝났지? 또 있다. 어딨어 임마. 예.
It was a bit of
총알을
a
주시오.
slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
총알을 먹고.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave,
내 편이야?
and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
열어.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
헤드샷. 아파. 총알을 싹 다 먹고. 안 돼. 어디야? 야, 안 죽어.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men
대가리.
were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
대가리. 와우. 릴로드.
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other
반대편으로.
side.
열라포. 와. 잘 가라. 헤드샷이야. 아. 릴로드. 한 발씩이야. 먹어라. 아파. 누가 쏘는 거야? 아파. 이야, 똑똑한데? 아, 누가 쏘는 거야? 나 안 보여. 아이씨,
I don't know how
인마였어.
many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear,
놔버려.
even
너
to Billy,
바보야?
that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a
아파.
gallon, Billy shouted.
튀어.
Get the horses and bring them
안
round
싸워.
back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to?
타. 우와.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility
놈.
that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing.
약청으로.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please,
너무
call me
아파.
Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
굽해버려.
Right. Making my way past a mess of fallen foes.
썩소리. 잘로 가라.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless
빠.
bastards would pop up.
붐. 붐. 살아있어? 아퍼라라라.
Finally,
로리.
I had the stables within my reach.
라이플? 들어 빨리.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
오. 이건 또 어떻게 하는 거야? 이렇게? 아, 미끄러워. 너무 미끄러워. 예? 어. 빵.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
아, 이거 왜 그래? 레벨업? 레인저였지? 오. 와우. 됐고. 이렇게 와우 짱인데.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
갇혀있지. 열어.
He was with John Kinney's gang,
이쪽이야?
and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
야 열어.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
와우 땡큐.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
총총총총. 얘가 총이 없지.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun. I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
와우 내가 좋아하는 샷. 미친 오 아파. 아파 임마.
Kids escaped and raised a huge
요렇게.
ruckus. Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet.
어휴
You
아파라.
hardly had to aim at that.
와 열라 잘 쏘네. 내가 못 쏘는 건가?
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
올라가.
Can't let the kid get away.
나 샷건밖에 없어. 에휴.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat.
우씨.
I followed the planks
Oh,
where
shit.
I could.
어. 에이. 천천히. 우샤. 에휴. 와우. 점프.
Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole
이쪽이야.
town was up in arms. Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
여기서 어디? 어디? 이쪽이야? 아래쪽? 아, 어디야 대체? 이쪽이야? 아, 나 참. 아하, 이쪽이야. 빨리
So
빨리.
that bastard you were after. What did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
오, 총알.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
총이 들어왔다. 와우, 이거 샷건이지?
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
어딨어? 어디야? 빨랑 나와. 대가리요, 그. 윌로리.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
아유. 릴로드.
I don't get paid enough for this.
샷건. 나이스 샷.
I'll flank it. Get your headstone.
폭발이 있다.
There's children here.
So much lead was
Yeah,
whizzing
good.
by my head, it was like
Yeah,
everyone
good.
in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse,
잘 가라.
though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly,
끝났고.
sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
아파. 잘 가시오. 이쪽?
Well, where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy
Ah.
set me free.
붐. 팡. 와우. 격수리.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
왜? 아파.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
아파라.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy,
우샤.
and all that blame would fall on him.
잘 가시오.
Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down.
아파.
He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
진짜 안
Anyway.
맞는군.
It was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
You won't get away with it. Get the women off the street.
와. 박셔라.
How the hell did he get away?
적자. 네 마리 끝. 5마리째.
We can take him.
만만치 않은데? 나이스 샷.
Don't let him get away.
옆에 있다. 언제 나왔대? 내가 죽겠어. 어휴.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. Dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
예? 아, 정신없어. 가만히 있어, 이 돼지야. 아! 와, 이거 연락 빡신데 이거. 쏴버려. 명예 따윈 필요 없어. 와, 작살나게 빡시네. 잘 가라, 이
I killed him
돼지야.
in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe
Rifle?
Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
대가리.
I did my best to help those
아유.
poor bastards.
대가리. 잘 가라. 아, 또 있었어?
Moments
Yeah.
later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
아, 뚱. 약소리.
They were
어휴,
appearing
골랐어.
great numbers from above and rained down lead on their hapless enemies' heads,
떼떼기 쏴버려.
making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the
Indian.
Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on.
Doctor.
Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was
Hey.
holding my own against an
Asia.
overwhelming enemy force.
가만히
See, at the
있지.
time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations.
아유. 가만히 있어 이
Just kept shooting at
자식아.
anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
아파.
I didn't see Ringo,
누구요?
but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was
빡쳐.
determined to have my revenge. To
어휴.
get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to
돌아버리겠군.
find my way past these other assholes first.
끝났지? 아 또 있어. 아 돌겠네. 대체 몇 마리야?
I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
오. 다른 거 없어? 와. 이걸로
I immediately
총알이
knew
없다.
that a tactical retreat was called for,
짝건?
as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the
아파라.
bullets to back it up.
못해. 후퇴 따윈 없다.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I
돌아버리겠군.
was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
아니 이게 뭐야?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
아니 동굴이 어디 있대? 아니 어디에 있어? 아 이쪽이야.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking?
어느 쪽?
Going up against a gang like
에라이.
this. I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
어이쿠. 레벨업. 방어로.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like
예,
mana from
잠깐
heaven,
뭐야?
I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
팡팡.
That Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
어휴 빡셔라.
And imagine my surprise when I found
오,
a fistful of
다이너마이트.
dynamite to go along with that.
완전 짱이지.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the
Reload.
tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the
나
hunter
그래?
to become the hunter. Time. All
따다라.
right,
Jesus, we get it.
릴로드.
They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No,
끝났니?
sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
잘 가라. 너무 아파. 총알이
It was
아깝다.
finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.